This show's called Drew's Views. I'm doing Car Tuesday with Steven Universe, so check it out, okay? Now people love the verse, like, subscribe even. Now let's sit back and watch me watch it. Steven!
Hey, it's Drew's Views back here for Car Tuesday. Didn't think I would leave you hanging on a damn Car Tuesday, did you? No way. It's Steven Universe, Season 2, reaction time. And this week I'm up to episodes 18 and 19 of Season 2 there in the verse. I'm excited for it. I think they're going to be some good episodes. Why do I think that? No reason in particular. I mean, most episodes are pretty good, but I don't know. Last time on was a little theme action going. 2 straight episodes relating to mother-daughter relationships with Steven tangentially involved a little bit. So it was kind of unusual. I thought that they paired 2 episodes like that back to back. We had first, which was a little more plot related, in addition to the mother-daughter drama, we had Connie and her mom, the doctor, Maheshwaran. She'd been getting some strange patients. What we found out is that they're those forced fusions that Ruby and Sapphire were so upset about. But the main thrust of the story was, like we've been knowing for a while, Connie's parents, her mom especially, is super overprotective, and she'd been secretly being Steven's knight, kind of training in sword play, which understandably, I mean, most parents might freak out about some of the stuff she's got going on. But the larger message is the doctor needed to take a step back and realize that her daughter's grown up a little bit and let her have some more responsibilities, because she is picking up some serious responsibilities now. And then in the second one is a little more of a standard tale in terms of parent-child relations, but no magic element involved. But apparently Sadie's mom is the type of person, which we found out is that other mailman other than Jamie. She'd always gotten, apparently, Sadie into a lot of different activities so I guess like Sadie just says she was mildly interested in something and the mom would be super gung-ho for it every time. Like I said in my last reaction, there's some people like that out there. They're like, you could even say sword fighting, like your kid is like, oh, I think fencing looks cool or something, and they're like, all right, I'm getting you all these lessons. All right, we're going to do this every weekend, this, that. I mean, that's a more common thing. It would be like soccer or something, or football or something. Or some people are like, oh, a show like The Verse? Wait, I want to do a reaction to that and do every episode and get people to watch it. And no. Either way, Sadie wasn't the type of person to like the spotlight a lot anyway, even though she did like singing. The mom didn't really understand that. Steven didn't really understand that. He was getting into the whole stage parent act a little bit. He was getting excited about it. So there was kind of a blow up there, and then Sadie told her mom how she felt, and then Steven ended up going out and doing the act. And I think the townspeople like that better anyway. But the craziest thing about the last 2 episodes I viewed was that there was no crystal gems. Like amethyst, no. Pearl, garnet, none of them were in these episodes. So 19 and 20 today, or 18 and 19 rather. I'll be shocked if we go 2 more without any of these characters, but we shall have to find out. And I would like to see a little more plot progression this time around as well, since last time was a lot of character-based stuff. And I know that's what the show is, a lot of character stuff, but regardless, we got all these people, Peridots out there, all these other gems. I want to see where they're at, so let's do it. And just like it's been the past few times and probably will be going forward, the reaction is going to be on a Daily Motion link. Look out for that in just a second. Right below there, it's going to be in the description. It shouldn't be hard to find, but that's where it'll be. And let's jump over there now. Alright, so I don't know if the next episode's going to run right into that. And if it does, that's cool. It's really ramping up now, the action and the plot line. So the cluster evidently is. So yeah, after the last episode, I was wondering, is it something else an enemy of Homeworld's doing to them? on their territory, which is Earth, I guess. But no, it's something they did themselves, trying to do experiments, which is what the kindergartens were for in general, I guess. Or she said after they learned Earth is not habitable. I'm not sure why it's not for them necessarily, but we don't know what homeworld's really like, so that could clue us in there a bit. But the experiment gone awry sort of thing is a pretty classic like science fiction type of thing. It's going to destroy Earth, and who knows what else after that. But obviously, it's a huge gem fusion. She said something like all the gems together fused, or there was some phrasing like that. I don't exactly know what they were trying to do in the first place with that. Create a super weapon or what? But obviously, it got out of control there. So Peridot does want to stop it. So I think that's Yellow Diamond and whoever's in charge's idea as well. What they want, we'll see. But yeah, so it is looking like she will be at least, if not an ally per se of the Crystal Gems, working with them, or I guess I should say, if not like becoming part of them or their friend or whatever, becoming somewhat of an ally in order to achieve a common goal here. And Peridot she is kind of cute without her attachments or whatever, like Steven was saying in the other one, when she's just like his height or whatever. But yeah, doesn't know anything, I guess, without her screen, or I guess how she was always raised, or for her job at least, and everything. Anything she needed to know was just right there in front of her. So she has to learn now. Obviously, is naive about how Earth works specifically. I don't think Greg, the dad, can be relied on to teach her or anyone else everything about the world. And I mean, humans need to work, or people need to work together. Regardless, no one can have all the knowledge. Who knows exactly what knowledge is required for what they need to do, but that's still the case. So she'll be learning that in no time, I'm sure. Picking things up already, knows what a bathroom is now and a toothbrush, kind of. It was interesting to see that the Crystal Gems left Steven alone with Peridot as well there. So they do think he's capable of more responsibility now, I guess. Like I said, I don't know how they knew he was at the kindergarten with her at the end there, but I don't know, future vision or something could be explained. I don't know. That could have possibly been a plot hole or something, but either way, who knows? Maybe he left a note. I don't know. But I like that they're seeing him as a bit more responsible now, which he is. I mean, he clearly possibly saved the day to some extent already, just by the pure fact of debubbling her or listening to what she had to say when the gems were just wanting to shut her down, get rid of her, neutralize the threat. And this is a recurring thing we've seen on the show here, on the verse. The Crystal Gems are just looking to take care of business, so to speak. Their goal is to get rid of all these gems from Earth, because they're potential threats, certainly, but obviously there's more things going on here, and Steven's actually the one, like in these episodes and in times in the past, to try to take a step back and figure out what's going on exactly, and maybe try to work together with some of these, because we already had Lapis Lazuli for one thing. He let her free, and then she's being an ally to some extent here, and then with this whole Peridot thing now too, so it's recurring. I like it. I mean, the gems kind of learned their lesson sometime in the past, but they're still not completely all the way there for this, And I like also the line, I think it was in the first of these two episodes, where Peridot's, it was when she was like saying, "Look over there, there's another planet for you to betray," which was funny for one thing, but also was kind of highlighting again what the Crystal Gems actually did. They actually are in complete opposition. They're considered betrayers here of Homeworld, so it's just interesting to see the different perspectives on things, even when it seems like Homeworld is the enemy for sure. We're seeing where they're coming from to some extent now. So, I don't know if there's anything else I need to talk about. These were pretty straightforward in terms of, there's character building for Peridot, certainly, and for Steven's growth and maturity, but mostly it was a plot-driven one. We got this information here, which is good stuff. We got a pause on the exact story of how Steven was born in terms of I guess he does know the story of how he was literally able to be born with this gem and human, but Peridot's not interested right now. We'll get back to it later, I'm sure. Down the line, this is only making me even more excited to continue next time for episode 20 and 21 of season 2. I think there's only like 25, 20, somewhere in the 20s of episodes in this season itself. So all of a sudden I'm getting, season 1 was so long, but already getting close to the end of this one, I think. So it seems like we'll get more from Homeworld for the end of the season here. Even if we don't, I like what we're getting lately so far with these developments. And yeah, join me back next time for a little Drew's Views Car Tuesday on those episodes, season 2, 20 and 21. Feel free to leave a comment if you like to discuss anything, or fill me in any information that's not a spoiler, please. And yeah, I probably will end up doing another podcast wrap up for the end of this season too. So get your questions in line for that too. Think about those. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already doing so. I'm up over 500 subscribers now, which is pretty cool. So I like to keep that going. I'm going to build a tower as high as that one Lapis did that one time out of the ocean now. But join me back next time for that. And have a good day, everyone. I'm out of here. Peace.
This was it.